good, everyone? Rotoro64 here, and today we're going to be talking about my time at Nintendo New York and my time at the midnight launch event for the Nintendo Switch 2 and the rest of my time in New York. Yeah, this is basically a story time video. First things first, I want to get off my chest is that holy shit, being in New York, it felt like a fucking movie. Like, it felt like a damn movie. Like, oh my god. Like, for all the years of watching Spider-Man and just seeing New York through a screen and stuff, even though, like, I've been in New York a couple of times before, like, when I was really little, but it's just, like, that's when I was, like, really little, so, like, I remember, like, very little about, like, my time in New York, but still, like, going there, like, now, like, I'm just like, holy shit, like, New York feels like a fucking movie, like, New York feels like a movie, literally. Frame 1, when I get off the train, I already hear some woman talking about some, like, make me shut up, like, I just hear someone just screaming across the street or some shit, just telling somebody, make me shut up, like, holy shit, man. Alright, so how I got to New York was the Amtrak. It was a pretty cheap price to get there on the Amtrak train. I love taking the Amtrak train. It's a good, like, 2 or 3 hour ride, I would think, or 4 hours, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But yeah, as soon as I basically got off the train, I went straight to my hotel. I went to my hotel to check into my room before I went straight to the Nintendo store to wait for 9 hours, I'm pretty sure, 9 hours to be a part of the midnight launch event. Alright, so I had the hotel that gives out free breakfast in the morning. I think they're called Hamilton Inn, I don't know. But they gave out free breakfast in the morning. I love hotels that give out free breakfast in the morning. Alright, so I got there around like 3-ish, and I started heading straight for the Nintendo store. Halfway there, when I get there, halfway there, I realized, oh shit, I forgot my Switch. I forgot my red Switch OLED back at the hotel, because it's not in my book bag, it was in my suitcase to basically have, like, because I didn't have that much space in my book bag. And I wanted to bring my Switch over, because I wanted to, I guess, challenge people in Smash on the line, and not to mention, I also wanted the first guy that waited a month for the first Switch to come out, to be first to buy the first Switch to come out, Alex C&D, he was there, and I wanted him to sign my red Switch OLED. I also wanted to had Chicken Dog sign my red Switch OLED, but we're gonna go back to that later. We're going to change the topic from that, because I want to talk about that later, like close to like the end of the video. So yeah, the Nintendo store was it's a 20-minute walk away from my hotel, so I literally walked 10 minutes, like halfway, then 10 minutes back to my hotel so I could get my red Switch OLED. Then I basically walked 20 minutes back, like trying to head to the Nintendo store. On my way there, I saw the racist deli, I saw the forbidden zone, the eviscerated area, the racist deli. Oh my god. Fuck Deli 48, guys. Fuck Deli 48. Holy hell. But yeah, when I finally made it to the Nintendo store, the happiest place in New York, there were so many people. Like, holy shit, there were so many people. Like, there were so many people waiting in line for the pre-launch event to play Mario Kart World early. Yeah, that event was insane. I wanted to play, but at the same time, I wanted to hold my spot down. I wanted to hold my spot down for the midnight launch event. Yeah. So I went across the street, and there I was, in the same spot, 8 years ago, when Alex C&D and Etika and all the people within the Nintendo community back then, 8 years ago, across the street, like, the same spot, like, waiting for the Switch 2 midnight launch event. It was just, it was so much to take in, because, like, holy shit, this place is real. This place is real. Like, it's real, because, like, from all this time of watching it through, like, a screen, and then you're there, you're just like, god damn, this place is real. This place is real. Like, I saw Alex C in person. I saw Chicken Dog in person. But then, like, I didn't, like, at the time when I saw them, like, I wanted to walk up to them, say hi and shit, and basically ask them, like, hey, like, big fan, I have huge respect for you guys and the shit y'all do, like, and basically wanted to ask, like, oh, if they could sign my Red Switch OLED, but it seemed like they were busy doing their thing, not to mention the stress of trying to basically have their spot guaranteed on where they were for this midnight launch event for the Switch 2, so I chose to, like, stand in the background and just watch and try not to bother them as they do their thing. Not to mention, I was nervous. Alright, now hear me out. I know what y'all gonna say. I know what y'all gonna say. Lock the fuck in, Ritoro! What are you doing? You had a chance! Lock the fuck in! Like, I'm hearing the same voices I'm hearing when I could have met Videl. But it seemed like he was busy, plus I was, like, nervous and didn't want to bother him. Then now I'm just hearing the same voices again as I fucking fumble again. And I'm just hearing, just like, lock in! What are you doing? Look, I'm trying to better myself, guys. I really am. I'm trying to better myself because, like, when it came to, like, my trip with Otakon and meeting, like, my friends from Discord that I'm really close to, I was even nervous when meeting them for the first time. So it's like the realization of, like, holy shit, I'm nervous when meeting people. Plus, it's not like I didn't talk to some people. It's not like I didn't talk to anybody, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that part later. Hell, in the end of the video, I'll show, like, cameos. I'll show cameos of, like, when I've popped up in people's videos, like Alex C&D, Chicken Dog, and some other people that I can find on YouTube to where, like, if they were vlogging or live streaming, I could find myself and basically show screenshots of basically a cameo of, like, I'll show it. Now, here's the thing. So I read on the Nintendo website, the event website, saying that, oh, that we can line up 30 minutes, I guess, before 12. But I don't know. These lines or these events are different. These events are way different. And I should have expected things to be, like, different from what they say on the website. Because, again, I've watched Alex C&D's videos when they did Warpipe passes and shit. But, no, I was in a rude of awakening. And to be honest, this was my first time being at the Nintendo store and attending an event. So I shouldn't really have expected anything. Everything should have been literally a surprise to me, which it was a huge surprise to me. Because around, I would say, 6, I'm pretty sure, I would think it was 6, was the official lineup for the Switch 2 midnight launch event. We all, like, lined up, like, the Nintendo manager, goated manager, by the way, goated manager, and I'll explain why later. He had us line up. Alright, so here's the thing that happened. So they called, like, the first, like, 25 people or so, like Chicken Dog, because, you know, he was number 1. He waited 2 months for it, so of course he was number 1 queued up. They called basically 25 names out, like, and then they all lined up. And then afterwards, what wasn't really safe was that he had the rest of us go across the street, everybody, like, straight up running across the street. I almost got hit by a fucking car because of that shit when trying to basically cross the street to basically hold my spot down, which, yeah, it was pretty bad. That was, like, one bad thing throughout the experience. And then there was another bad thing throughout the experience. And I'll explain it right now. Let me, like, get to it. So, when I got to my spot, basically, I was in front of some really nice people. Like, I got to talk to them and shit, conversate, like, with them and stuff. Like, shit about, like, Nintendo history, about the store and shit. Yeah, I got to learn a few things. The bad thing that happened is that there was an asshole, basically. There was someone that was trying to cut the line and basically act like that they knew somebody that was behind me. I know I'm saying and stuttering a lot right now at this moment because one, this isn't a scripted video. I don't do scripted videos. Two, I don't really want to talk shit and say like, oh, like bad things have happened within this experience, but at the same time, bad things did happen within the experience with my first time being at the Nintendo store and attending a launch, and I'm going to address it because it needs to be addressed. Short story is that an asshole tried to pretend like I'm like somebody that was behind me knew him and that he was holding his spot when that was not true. That was not the case. Dude was lying. Not to mention he tried to lie again and basically said I saw him and that he was like, oh, that he was there when I did not see him. I swear to God, I did not see him. I didn't even remember his face. He just randomly popped up. He was even being an asshole to one of the nicest people that I was talking to behind me in the line and shit about his chair, which, yeah, I get it's his chair, right? I get that it's the dude's chair, but at the same time, that chair, he would not have that chair if dude basically didn't take the chair with him that was left, because the fact that he left his chair there, someone in New York could have stole that chair. Like, if someone saw that chair just lying there where he left it when he left to do something or whatever, someone could have stole his chair. But the guy that I was talking to that was really nice took his chair and basically made it to where it didn't get stolen. And he gave it straight back to him, even though he was being an asshole, when he didn't have to do that. So we're constantly telling the asshole, hey, like, you got your chair back, you can go straight to the back of the line and not cut all these people. Dude was so persistent on trying to keep up with his lie when we all know he was capping. So one of the nice people basically knew someone that works within the store, that is staff within the store, that they're friends with one of the staffs within the store. So they threatened to contact their friend in order to deal with this matter, because apparently, like, when you're cutting in line, the Nintendo staff are going to treat that as someone is trespassing and you'll get removed. Which, I'm glad they will do that shit, because if you are a line cutter, you holy shit, you are a piece of shit. Not only are you a piece of shit, but you are scum of the earth. You are garbage. Straight garbage. Like, nah, like, you see all these people out here waiting for this, like, event, this cool event, or to get their hands on an item that they're very passionate about, and because you don't want to wait, you're trying to be an asshole and cut in front of so many people. Like, that's terrible. Like, I'm not a fan of long lines either, but goddamn, I'm respectable enough to not cut in front of anybody and wait patiently. Like, it didn't even matter what place you were in line. We all have midnight launch passes. Why are you cutting? We're all guaranteed to switch too. But yeah, eventually dude gave in on trying to keep up with his lie. He cussed out his real friend out, and then he went straight in the back of the line. So the situation ended in a good note, kind of. But yeah, so my first time being at the Nintendo store and attending a launch event at the Nintendo store in New York, it started off rough. It started off rough, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be perfect anyway. Like, nothing's perfect. Nah. Hopefully in the future that basically I wouldn't have to deal with that, and I'll explain why when I say in the future, hopefully I won't have to deal with that. I'm gonna get to that part later. But yeah, after that situation, did I mention that Doug Bowser showed up? Did I mention that Doug Bowser showed up? It was walking, and meeting, like, the fans and stuff. Like, did I mention that? Cause he was there. Doug Bowser was there. It was really cool to see Doug Bowser there, even though I wish like other people were there as well. Like I wish Miyamoto was there, or like I wish that like Reggie was there. I wish Reggie was there. But yeah, the official line for the Nintendo Switch 2 midnight launch event has started, and the line for the pre-launch event was still going on, and I was thinking like, I want to hold my spot down. I'm not too pressed, or like basically I'm not in a rush to like go and just play Mario Kart World at the pre-launch event, because I know, I'm going to get a Switch 2. I'm guaranteed to get a Switch 2. Like, I got the midnight launch pass. I'm gonna get the Nintendo Switch 2 bundle. I'm not pressed to go play it at the pre-launch event when I know I'm gonna own the game later. I would say fast forward all the way to where I would say 10 o'clock p.m. where we are 2 hours away from the midnight launch event. They basically moved the line further closer to the doors, and that's when they started giving out our like Nintendo Switch 2 hats, like these like net hats that look pretty cool. I'm gonna like send a picture of that on the screen. And not only that, they were going to give us our wristbands. They were giving us our wristbands, which I'm also going to put on the screen as well. I was happy because one of the goals for me was like, I want to be like top 25 at least online, or top 50, top 25 or top 50, and I'll be happy about that. And I did make top 50. I did make top 50 to be one of the people to get a Switch 2. I was number 47. Not to mention that when we were waiting in line, they gave us these menus, bro. They gave us these like special menus to basically pick and choose, like, what games do you want for the Switch 2? What controllers, like what accessories do you want? Which like Switch 2 do you want? Do you want the original one, or do you want the bundled one? Alright, so basically I'm gonna tell you guys right now what I got off the menu. Basically what I pretty much marked on the menu, what I wanted. So obviously the Switch 2 bundle, because I wanted to avoid spending $80 on Mario Kart. The Switch 2 Pro controller, obviously. The GameCube controller as well. The NSO GameCube controller, I got that. In terms of games, I got fucking hell, I said Breath. I was thinking Breath of the Wild. No, I got Bravely Default Remastered. I got that, and I also got Street Fighter 6. I got Street Fighter 6 on the Switch 2. All the other games that I wanted, they just had digital cards of them, and I didn't want the digital cards. I wanted the physical cartridge. I wanted the game, so I basically skipped out on some of the games. I didn't get any of like the Street Fighter 6 amiibos. I did not do that. Y'all probably gonna ask me why did I skip out on the Street Fighter 6 amiibos. Well, because they're $40. They're like $30 to $40. No. I'm not huge on Street Fighter to the point where I want to spend that much. Plus, I was on a budget. But yeah, as we're getting closer and closer to like midnight, we were seeing like mascot outfits of like Mario and Luigi dancing within the Nintendo store. Same thing with like Peach and Yoshi. Like I took a video and like a photo, which I'm gonna put on screen. But it was so cool, man. Like, yo, my man's Luigi was doing his thing. He was hitting that shit. He was really busting the moves out there. He was really doing his thing. There was a lot of like press also. There was a lot of like news and stuff. Like a lot of press and people just interviewing a lot of people. I got like interviewed like at least 2 or 3 times. But then other than that, I was having a blast, yo. Like the Joy-Con boys, we was all wilding out. Like we was singing and shit. We was like singing like Live and Learn and a lot of other like songs and stuff. Like we sung the Pokemon theme. We sung Mario Odyssey. We sung Jump Up Superstars. Yeah, we sung that song too. And then like a lot of Joy-Con boys chants and shit, and like just hyping up, like we was like having our moment and shit. Like Joy-Con James was there, Arius was there, even Cardinals, Etika's brother, he was there. Like, man, we was just all doing our thing and shit. Like, I really wish that I got the chance to speak to Cardinals. I really wish I got the chance to speak to him. I did get to speak to Joy-Con James and Arius. Like, the day after, but I'm gonna get to that part. I'm gonna get to that part later. All right, so fast forward to midnight. So they open the doors, right? Chicken Dog had his moment. He got the first Switch ever from Nintendo New York. Yeah. Congratulations to him. Really, like, happy for him. Like, have mad respects for him that he committed to camping out 2 months in front of the Nintendo New York store. Sad that I didn't get to speak to him personally, didn't get to like talk to him or anything like that because of me not locking the fucking being nervous, and also the fact that, like, again, everybody seemed stressed when I first got there, like, again, trying to secure their spot basically in line for the official midnight launch event, which I get it. Everybody was stressed. Like, I get the stress. I get everybody was like really stressing during the time I showed up, so I didn't try to bother anybody. Alright, so we get to the part where I get to walk into the store, right? I literally, like, oh my god, it was like the first time walking into the store, and it was like an event. So it's just like I'm taking everything in, right? I'm like, oh, like, holy shit, I'm here. Like, I'm in my head, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm here. And then I'm kind of just jamming to the music a little bit because, like, yo, they had the DJ out and everything, bruh. I'm like, damn, like, I grew up watching Etika. I rewatched all of Alex C&D's, like, videos on his time when he was waiting out a month for the Switch 8 years ago. And then watching, like, Chicken Dog's videos leading up to this moment, I'm like, damn, I'm finally here. I'm finally here at the Nintendo store. They had the Switch 2, like, on display, like, behind some glass. They had it in display. And not only the Switch 2, but, like, also, like, the accessories as well, which I'm going to put on screen. But yeah, fast forward to where I'm finally at the register. Now, they took my menu. I had to basically tell the people, like, there were certain things that I marked that I didn't want because I realized certain games that they only had the digital cards and they didn't have it physical. And I wanted the games in physical. Like, I wanted Cyberpunk physical instead of digital because I knew that game is huge and it's probably going to take a lot of space on my system. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the price, basically. I'm going to tell you guys the price on how much I spent. Now, the Nintendo Switch 2 bundle was like $500. The GameCube controller was like $60-something. The Pro controller was around $80-something. And I got Bravely Default, which was like $40, I think. Street Fighter 6 was like $50 or $60, I think. But yeah, all in all, like, the total price that I spent was $816. Yeah, Nintendo is killing my wallet. Nintendo is murdering my wallet for sure. Oh my god. $816, G. It was worth it. It was worth it. I don't give a damn what anyone says. It was worth it. Oh yeah, I got to try out Little Italy. Basically, it was like a pizza place in New York. It's good. It's good as hell. Their pizza is, like, their pizza is big as fuck, and it's good as hell. It's also kind of pricey. But for those 2 giant slices, I think it was worth it. But yeah, even though I didn't get to speak to Chicken Dog and Alex C&D, at least I got to speak to some people within the line. Like, I got to speak to Ronaldi, the Luigi guy, the year of Luigi guy, the guy that always says it's always the year of Luigi. I got to speak to him a little bit, kind of. Also got to speak to the guy that was also sometimes taking over Chicken Dog's live streams, the Liz, the _Liz. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his username. Dude is cool. Dude is a really nice guy. Like, I constantly been saying, yo, I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna be out there. And I told, like, the first thing I did, I was like, yo, like, I told you I was gonna be out here. I told you I was coming. Alright, so we're gonna fast forward to the next day, basically, after the Switch 2 launch event, basically, the midnight launch event, basically, the Switch 2 launch day, basically. So, I wanted to go back to the Nintendo store to pick up merch that I didn't pick up the midnight launch event, because I wanted to pick up the Switch 2 stuff, and then I was, like, hungry, and so I went to, like, Little Italy's. Yeah, I went over there, did that. So yeah, next day, go to the store. We just chilling in front of the Nintendo store. I'm on Discord talking to my friends and shit. What happened is I was wearing the Joy-Con Boys merch, you know. I was wearing the Joy-Con Boys hoodie and I was wearing like the Etika pants, like the harem pants. I was wearing that. And yo, Joy-Con James walked up to me, bro. Joy-Con James walked up to me, yo. I was nervous as hell. I was nervous as fuck. Like, I know what y'all about to say. Say, yo, Retoro, you need to lock the fuck in and stop being nervous all the damn time. I'm sorry. I'm trying to better myself. But I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for him to just randomly walk up to me like that. Like, he saw the merch. He saw I was wearing the harem pants, bro. And he, like, literally, like, he liked the fit, he liked the drip, and then he also appreciated that, oh, I'm supporting them, and I was getting, like, the merch and stuff, and, like, watching them and supporting them and shit, and then he was like, oh, I should meet Arius. So I was like, wait, Arius is here? I didn't see Arius, so I was just like chilling, waiting for, like, again, the store to open to the public, because again, people were still trying to get Switch 2s. People didn't get the Warp Pipe Pass for the midnight launch event, had the chance to basically get a pass for a Switch 2 during the launch day and during, like, the week and like all the other, like, days of the week, because apparently the store had a lot of Switch 2s. They were prepared to give out a lot of Switch 2s from the store. But yeah, Arius was there, and then okay, so he was like, "Oh, you should be Arius." I was like, so he walked up, right? So he walked off. Joy-Con James walked off. So, like, I'm chilling, waiting for this, like, store to open for the again, for the regular people that just want to buy merch and shit. So what happened is that Arius walked up to me. I was, again, not prepared for that shit. I was not prepared for him to walk up to me, yo. I was not prepared. I was nervous. Again, I apologize. I was nervous as fuck. I was nervous as hell. And, like, we was talking, right? He was saying, like, he was again, like, saying, like, he appreciates, like, oh, like, basically watching the channel, supporting them and shit, that I bought the merch. And he saw the King Ice necklace. He saw the drip. He liked the drip. Again, I was nervous, right? So I was like, yeah, like, you're welcome. And so I was nervous as fuck, bro. I wanted to say more. I really wanted to say more, but I was nervous as fuck. And we was just staring at each other awkwardly, bro. I was nervous as hell. Like, yo, Arius, if he's watching this, which he's probably not watching this shit, I apologize, bro. I'm sorry, yo. I fucking phoned it. I was nervous, bro. I'm sorry. I'll better myself. I'll try to stop being nervous, bro. I promise, yo. I promise, everybody. I will lock the fuck in. I will start locking the fuck in. I promise. But yeah, then he said, like, yo, please take care of yourself and have a damn, like, good one. Then, like, he walked off, and then pretty much, like, I guess he, like, started talking with Joy-Con James. They both walked off and went to basically do their shit, basically live their lives and all that crap. But yeah, I was like, when they left, I was telling my friends on Discord, because I still had my earphones in. I was like, yo, Joy-Con James and Arius walked up to me. They both walked up to me, yo. Oh my god. I wish I asked for a picture. With them, but again, I didn't lock the fuck in, guys. I was nervous as hell. But, like, hey, next time when I see them, 100% I'll get a picture with them. I promise you guys right now, today, that I will get a picture with them when I have the next chance, when I see them. Like, when I see them, I swear I'll get a picture with them. I promise you guys I'll get a picture with them. But yeah, y'all probably asking, yo, Retoro, what you mean by the next time you see them? Well, I'm gonna get to that part, guys. Just hold on a second. I'm gonna get to it. Let me explain shit first. Damn! Alright, so when I went to the Nintendo store, I got all the merchandise I wanted. I got the Nintendo New York sweater. I got a Mario Kart bottle, a water bottle. And not only that, but I got the Daisy amiibo as well. So I got those things, and then the manager, the store manager, Go-To Manager, by the way, Go-To Manager, he gave me a Mario Kart World poster. He's like, oh, you getting the Switch too? Like, because when I was walking up to the table about to leave, he was like, oh, you getting the Switch too? I was like, oh, I already got the Switch too. Like, oh, I got the Midnight Launch Pad. So he was like, oh, you already got all this stuff, right? So I was like, I didn't get I got everything except for the Mario Kart World poster. He gave me the Mario Kart World poster. I was like, yo, Go-To Manager, Go-To Manager, yo, Go-To Nintendo Store Manager, bro, like Go-To Manager, yo. I don't have the poster though. I gave it to my cousin. I gave the Mario Kart World poster to my cousin for like a souvenir. I also got my grandma a souvenir as well. But if you're also wondering, like, oh, whatever items was he talking about that he had on the table, well, it was the stuff that they were giving out on the Midnight Launch event, like the Nintendo Switch 2 net hat. And not only that, they were giving like a special Nintendo Switch 2 red bag, which I also have. And they were also giving out like a lanyard and a special like Nintendo Switch 2 red pen, which is, it's cool. It's all cool. It's all like some cool collectible shit that you cannot get from anywhere else. Same thing with like the Nintendo Switch 2 bag from the Experience shit. I want to get that, but like people are legit selling that shit for like a lot of money online on eBay, and I'm like, damn. So yeah, after that, I went and got Five Guys. Five Guys is good. If you think otherwise, then damn, I'm sorry that you're wrong. So I wanted to visit a place that Chicken Dog and them went to in their videos. I wanted to visit a store that is called Book Off, because I saw that they had Persona 4 manga. When I got there, they didn't have any Persona 4 manga. I was sad, like I was so sad. And the only thing that was there was like Persona 5 manga, which I didn't start collecting Persona 5 manga. I was still collecting Persona 4 manga, which is okay, because I can still get some Persona 4 manga from Amazon, which is like where I've been getting them mostly. If I could get them from a store, that would be so much better, but Amazon will do for right now. I didn't want to leave the store empty-handed and just be browsing within the store, so I saw a game that I loved playing when I was really little on the 3DS. Project X Zone. They had that. They had Project X Zone, so I picked that up. And sadly, they didn't have the sequel, so I'm still gonna have to search for that. I'm still collecting 3DS games. Yes, I am. I went back to my hotel. I left my Switch 2 in my hotel room so it can use the Wi-Fi to basically download all my shit. So yeah, the whole time I left my Switch 2 in the hotel to use the Wi-Fi to download all my games, because holy shit, I have so many games. Like, I'm probably gonna make a video saying, hey, this is how many Switch games I have on my Switch 2. Like, hell, not even, like, all of my games are not even downloaded. I had to pick and choose certain games to be downloaded because I don't have that much space. Even when I bought a micro SD card, I still don't have that much space. Oh yeah, did I mention that I started watching Dandadan like a while back, and then I'm fully caught up, and I went to go see the Dandadan movie that came out early like this week during like, it came out literally Switch 2 launch day, and I decided to watch it like in the movie theaters like 11 p.m. at night. On my way there, I saw that the Joy-Con boys were at Etika's memorial, and literally at the time, like, I was like, damn, I really wish I was there. I really wish I like knew like, oh, that they were going there, because then I would have went. Yeah, another thing that I regret that I didn't get to do when I was in New York is that I didn't go see Etika's memorial, but I swear next time when I'm in New York, 100% I'm going to Etika's memorial. 100% I will be going to Etika's memorial the next time when I go to New York. 100%. But yeah, moving on, the Dandadan movie wasn't really a movie. It was literally most of season 2 put together into basically making a movie. And not only that, but there was parts to where the creators came on and they started talking about, oh, the process of making Dandadan and like their thought processing and all and everything else to it, which is pretty peak. It is peak. Dandadan is peak. I like the movie. I really do. I love the movie. I would say that like it's literally one of like my favorite like new like gen animes right now. So on the final day of being in New York, I was fatigued as fuck. I was fatigued as fuck from the midnight launch pass, freaking launch day, walking around and exploring New York and shit, and picking up stuff from the Nintendo store. Was fatigued from that shit, so I stayed in the bed in the hotel while trying to have like most of my Switch 2 stuff download and play a little bit of Mario Kart World. Yeah, I don't know, like, while I was in the hotel, I was kind of having like a bittersweet type feeling to where I was like talking to my friends on Discord saying like, yo, like I'm having that like bittersweet type feeling, like kind of, so it's like, oh, I'm happy I came out here, got to attend the Switch 2 midnight launch event, got to be a part of the history and all that shit, but at the same time, it's like, it's that bitter part to where it's like, damn, I wish I visited Atticus Memorial. Damn, I wish I spoke to Chicken Dog personally. Damn, I wish I spoke to Cardinals personally. I wish I spoke to Alex C&D. I wish I got to take pictures with them. I wish I got them to sign my red Switch OLED. Hell, like, I really wish I spoke to Joy-Con James better. I wish I got to spoke to Arius better and not be nervous. I really wish I got a picture with them as well. I wish I got to do a lot of things within the trip that I wanted to do, but I didn't get to do, which made the trip bittersweet. It made the trip bittersweet in the end. But I swear to you, I promise to you guys that in October, when I come back to New York for the Pokemon's Legends ZA launch event, and if I see Chicken Dog, I will speak to his ass. I will meet him personally. I will try to get a picture with him. I'll try to get him to sign my red Switch OLED like how I wanted him to do. Same thing with Alex C&D. I'll, like, if I swear, like, if I see Arius out there again, like any of the Joy-Con boys or like Cardinals or any of them out there again for the Pokemon launch event in October this year, if I see them, I swear I will do better. I will better myself. I will try to not be nervous. I will have like more confidence and will lock the fuck in. I promise that I will do that. And if I do not lock in, then I will I don't know. I'll have a punishment, I guess. I'll do a giveaway, maybe a giveaway for like a game. Maybe Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, or the new game that just got fucking announced, fucking Persona 4 Revival. Holy shit, bruh. Like, we already knew it was leaked, but damn, I'm watching freaking Vidal and I think that's Rogers Base, I think, react to the Xbox showcase. Why the fuck was that shown on the Xbox showcase is beyond me, when that game didn't even touch Xbox until way later. That should have been announced on PlayStation. But yeah, it's coming in on the PlayStation anyway. So yeah, if I don't lock in the next time I go to New York and I see the Joy-Con boys and all that shit, if I don't lock in on meeting them, talking to them, getting a picture with them, and having them sign my red Switch OLED or any of like my cool Nintendo stuff, then I will do a giveaway on maybe Sonic Racing Cross Worlds or Persona 4 Revival. Maybe both. I'll probably do a giveaway on both. To where maybe like 5 winners or 4 winners could win the game from me. Yeah, that is a promise. That is a promise to you guys. Anyway, I think that is it. I think that's all I wanted to say. I think that's all I basically have to say or to tell on this story time. And if you guys liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Jump on that notification bell so you be notified when I do another video, live stream, community post, whatever the hell I do on this channel. I need to go and basically schedule like live streams and stuff, because I want to do a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. I want to have the Switch 2. I have it on me. I want to do a lot of like Nintendo Switch 2 stuff, like especially Mario Kart World. Definitely, y'all going to see that a lot from me. Yes. Yeah, that's about it. Please take care of yourselves and have a damn good one. Peace!